thought I'd talk to you guys for a little bit about some of my favorite content that I've been watching and paying attention to over this past year, and just trying to get a hold of and what I watch, because I get that question sometimes. Hear what I watch on my channel. I definitely watch a lot of entertainment channels and a lot of Disney stuff, as well as a lot of travel and tourism stuff. So some of the stuff that I watch is like, I watch the Legg Life because they're lovers of Disney, which I love all things Disney, specifically like Disney travel and like um I like this is gonna sound really strange, but I love watching people pack their like bags and what people take on vacation. I think that stemmed from my nosiness from when I was a kid, because I always like to look and see what people were packing. So I watch a lot of like the Legg Life, because they go on cruises, and I watch Disney in Detail, which is a British channel, and I watch Adam Hatton, which is another big Disney channel, just because he goes to the park. First of all, he's British, so that makes it another interesting angle, just to see what they find value in about the parks, because it is such a long way for them to travel. Same thing with Disney in Detail, and the fact that they're like single people that also enjoy like big theme parks is an interesting angle to me, because I don't know, I always find that to be interesting. The Legg Life, because they go on Alaskan adventures, and Alaska's been a place that I always wanted to see, like the Northern Lights and the glaciers and all that stuff. Because I'm a real adventurous person. If you didn't know this about me, this is my third state that I've lived in my entire life, and this is your first time finding me. I am a person. I have cerebral palsy, and I'm a quadriplegic, meaning that the cerebral palsy affects all four of my limbs and my entire body. So that makes it difficult for me to move. But I'm really adventurous, and I love things like roller coasters, and I love. And Disney was really the first place in my life when I went on vacation that like we didn't have to think about stuff. So that's why my grandpa or my grandparents always took us on like big family vacations there. So, and then I've discovered as an adult that cruising is another one of those vacation opportunities that I like. So I like to watch JJ Cruise does a really good job at providing you like the different menus on the ships and stuff. So I love them, and their people are super nice. I also love watching people that live further away from the theme parks or cruising. Like, I love Nick's, I think his channel is Nick's World. I'm sorry if I got that wrong. Nick's World is really interesting. He does travel vlogs throughout Canada, which I think Canada is another fun place to explore that I'd love to explore more of. I've only been to a couple different places in Canada, mostly right over the bridge. You see all the flowers and stuff, which is so pretty, but I'd love to explore there some more. And I just love when people take you around different places and different environments so you can see. And the lodge guys are one of my favorite people to follow also, because they're very far from a theme park, but they also go to Disney, but they like show you their different life just as a single couple, and the way that they integrate their family into their life. very similar to what I do with my family, because my family, we don't have nieces and nephews, but I have friends that have kids that we always get together every single holiday. So that's like my common interest with them. And they have like a lodge and they do a lot of fun stuff, and they're always cooking. Cooking is one of my favorite things to watch people do, because that's always interesting to me. So I watch the Lodge guys, and then I watch, and they've been doing it forever. I found them during quarantine, and they're so much fun. And Disney in Detail, she does a lot of vlogs that are different. Well, the Disney in Details are specific Disney Channel videos. But I also like to watch, what's her name, Catherine. Oh, she travels along with Victoria a lot. It's Catherine something, and she shares like her weight loss journey and her love of the theme parks, and just going all around. Like, I think she lives outside of England somewhere. I'm not really sure, but she does the van life thing, which I think is super interesting. I'll have to look up her name and see. And then I like to watch like the trivia people, like Pepper Tree Villa. I love their variety show because it reminds me of my friend Art, because they have this very same sense of humor about things, which is really good. So check them out if you love to laugh and be silly, and they do an awesome holiday show, plus they highlight Hallmark movies, and they kind of highlight the movie and talk about the actors, and pretty much like it's like Mystery Science Theater 3000, where they kind of poke fun at the movie, but we still all watch them and get the reviews, and they make a drink of the, I think it's a drink of the week, and craft time with Sherry, and life with Ben. Like the whole Pepper Tree Villa community is very fun, and D&G Explorers is great. They're more of the variety content. If you're looking for people just to have it, they're streamers, and they do another variety show very similar to Pepper Tree Villa, and they have a lot of different content that way. Hi, Lulu. What are you doing? What are you up to? And then, what else is good to watch that I watch? If you can't tell, I watch a lot of YouTube. And then I like Dole with Dad. He does some trivia sometimes, which that's always fun, and he shows you his life in Texas, which is very good. And then I like to watch people that can paint, and I do stuff like that. So I watch the Art Sherpa. She's doing a lot of, because right now it's acrylic April, where you do a painting every day in April, and it's she chose the theme this time of abstract. So sometimes I'll turn that on my TV and just watch her paint, which is kind of interesting. Yeah, they do a lot of music trivia. Like sometimes they'll do the music of Broadway Disney over on Dole with Dad. I've seen him do that once or twice before, or like a specific show. He does a lot of Disney content, but a lot of like just general showing you around Texas, which I love that, which is another reason that I watch tell Jancy because she has a fancy apartment in Austin, which I like to watch. And she does different stuff. Like she just went to I think it was Tennessee. One of her last ones was Tennessee, and I like to just look around at stuff. Oh, and I like to watch what is their name? Carlos. They're like international couples that try different food items. Sometimes if you just look up, if you're trying to find stuff that's interesting, like if you type in my Italian husband tries American candy or whatever, I'm sure some of their streams will pop up. Like, or they'll try Olive Garden for the first time, or for Fazoli's. I like watching videos like that. I like watching Life with Jen LaForge because she always puts together her, she loves travel and Disney, and she always gets to stay in the Disney hotels, which I love. Like, hotel tours are like one of my favorite things to watch. I just like exploring different things, like on the Legg Life, and they just did a Disney cruise series, but before that they did New Orleans, which I was really interested in watching New Orleans because I'd never been there, and it seems to be kind of like Detroit, but like in this kind of a dirty kind of city, but in a good way, but still kind of crunchy, which I thought was fun. And I like to watch also. I found a lot of my stuff through the Disney community, but they don't only do like Disney stuff. They do like all kinds of things. Because when we had the lockdown, there wasn't much to do. And then I like to watch really a lot of lifestyle stuff and a lot of just people that do different projects. Like sometimes I'll watch the people who sew really good for a while, and I like to watch a lot of people that read different books to learn about different books, which is how I found out about the Pango books. And I like to watch like TheFoodCat, because she does a lot of different things with communities and pin tags, which is, if you don't know, if you collect Disney pins, then you can do like pin tags and show different people your pins, which I find really fun. And a lot of times they'll do like trivia about the pins. I don't know. But today I have a new Dunkin' drink. That's the iced caramel latte Dunkin', and that's pretty good. And then my friend Emily on Wheels, is her birthday today, and I thought of her when my dad asked if I wanted a Dunkin', because he was already out this morning to get the Dunkin', and she always drinks Dunkin'. So I wonder if this is one of her favorites. It's Emily's Life on Wheels is her channel, if you want to go check her out and say hello. I also watch a few like disabled content creators. Emily's Life on Wheels. I think the other ones, Life with Red and Incredible Anyway, are like the three main people that I follow. I found some of these people in college because, as I was studying and things, we didn't have like our our cable in our apartment, because I had one of those apartments that had everything come with it, but it didn't really have much except for like the Disney Channel, which didn't really have like the old school Disney movies, which is primarily what I like. And I like all the Star Wars like stuff on Disney Plus now, but I'm more interested when it comes to the like Disney Plus. I like to watch like how the cruise ships are made or the jobs on the cruise ships, like those kind of videos, which is I think why I got led into like cruising, like all the cruising vlogs, which I used to watch. What did I used to watch on there? Oh, the Chad. I don't remember their name. The the Chad. Chad Cruisers. I used to watch them all the time, which is how I got hooked into a lot of the other travel channels that I watch, because they just went on cruises a lot. So I got really into that during the pandemic, and in college I used to watch a lot of like couples vlogs, because that was just something that was entertaining, because we didn't really have, we had TV, but it was like basic cable, and there was lots of cartoons on the Disney Channel, which I like to watch, like all the nature specials that are on the Disney show, like the nature, where they take you through the Congo and stuff. Like those are pretty good. And then the food, like they have, I don't know if you ever looked on Disney Plus, but they have all those different food adventure shows where and I don't know, I'll have to remember what it's called. When I look on the later, I'll send you a message or whatever on here that I put up something else. I like to watch documentaries too, like more documentary style stuff. Is what I mean. Like I follow a lot of people that work on cruise ships also, which I can't. Jordan Birch is one of my favorite people, and she skates on the cruise ships. And I think that's just such a cool job, an adventurous job to have, where you just like work on a cruise ship. I'm sure it's not for everybody, but I think that'd be fun. I'm sure I'm forgetting people. And then Nathan's Life does like a lot of sit down and chats with people. He just chats with people in general. That's a good one to check out if you like a lot of just general vlogs, and they're overseas. So sometimes he'll do like different chocolate reviews or like Taco Bell. Because they just recently this year got Taco Bell, I think. So that's good. I haven't been to Crumble in a while, because my friend that usually participates in my crumble addiction has not been around. Anybody else like crumble cookies? Have you tried any that's your favorite so far that I might have missed? I think there was a lime series of cookies, which I thought would be really good at one point, but they haven't come back around yet. And I like to try to find like old Halloween. It's like it's a show on the Food Network. It's Halloween, big, like the Great Baking competition for Halloween where they do all like the pumpkin sculpting and stuff. Those are pretty fun. That's what I watch on TV. Or like I have ambient noise, which my neighbor up the road, I have some videos that maybe, I don't know. I was gonna see if my neighbor Bernard maybe could do some music if I got just general footage of my life around here, because really I mean I do exciting stuff because it's on my channel. Obviously I like to go to the casinos and I like to do concerts, which I just went and seen Stained this year for the first time, and that was a really fun show. It was, Mindy said it was really loud, but it was rock and roll, so it's going to be loud anyway. But I had a really good time. Although I will warn you that it's going to be a little stroby, so if that's something you're sensitive to, like strobe lights. Although for her, she was okay. We just ended up putting her sweatshirt over her face for parts of it, and we had a really good time. I don't know what else there is to talk about. Hi, Mom. Say hi to the people.
Hey. Hey, hey, hey.
We're excited because it's finally warm outside, huh?
Very nice. Very nice.
Right now I'm sitting outside and it's just pretty. It's not cold, it's not hot. It's nice. I think Lulu is watching me. But really, there's not been too much on TV that's been really good to watch.
Rock the Block is on tonight.
Oh, that's a good show. That's like home decorate. Like each team takes a house. It's really good. I've seen older seasons of that. And then I started watching, and this is total trash TV, but I love it anyway. It's on Netflix. It's called I Found Love in the Box or something, where this couple, they don't know each other, and they talk to each other through this box, like big plexiglass couches. And so I've been like, every once in a while turn that on because it's interesting to watch people just do nothing. I'm always so fascinated by that. People that can just do.
Here I come.
Oh, look, Mom found a flower. She cut it off
This
of
is a cad lily.
Oh, a cad lily.
I think that's what
Those
they're
are
called.
pretty.
It's very beautiful.
It doesn't really have, but it then the phone. It reminds me of Princess and the Frog because I think she has these in her bouquet.
What are you live streaming?
Yeah.
Oh, anybody on?
Lulu.
Lulu's watching?
Lulu.
Is it our Lulu?
I think it's our Lulu.
Hey Lulu, what's cooking, girl?
But yeah, and then I seen that they're gonna, you know how they were supposed to redo Splash Mountain. Now I'm not the authority on this. You'll have to check other channels other than mine for official Disney news. But I heard that they're redoing Splash Mountain and gonna change it to the Princess Tiana ride. But now they're gonna do two. They're gonna do a Princess Tiana ride, and they're gonna just redo Splash Mountain because it's people were so upset that they were gonna get rid of Splash Mountain. So I think that's good. Cause Splash Mountain was one of my favorite rides when I was a kid. We must have rode that like 900 times.
Huh? Yeah, I looked through it. Yeah, I finally got a,
And I'm just out here hanging out on the porch, talking to you guys, talking to people. I don't know what they're talking about. Hopefully it's not anything important. So, yeah, but that's all we're doing today.
nothing. Might go to the casino.
The flower doesn't really have a smell to it.
What? No, she's talking out of her page a little bit. Is that what you're doing?
I'm just talking to the people live. Didn't have nothing to do, so I thought I'd go live with the people on this day.
Tell us what you're doing at your city. Are you doing anything? Is
Yeah.
it hot?
Yeah, what's everybody else doing? Is it cold? Is it snowing? Is it hot? What's the weather like? Yeah, it doesn't. This flower doesn't have. I thought calla lilies would have a strong smell, but it's not.
Maybe it's not even a calla lily. I don't know. I thought it was.
Looks like a calla lily to me, but it doesn't have any smell to it.
Can you see the orange or the lemon tree?
I don't think they can behind me.
Want me to sing a song? Oh, lemon.
Is the orange ones over there that doesn't have any oranges
No,
on it?
there's no oranges.
Because we just finished the oranges.
Oh, lemon tree, very pretty, and the lemons are so sweet. But the fruit of the poor lemon is impossible to eat. Lemon tree, very pretty.
Here, I'll have her show you guys the lemon tree. Well, you mentioned it to the people, and now the people want to see.
Okay.
Lulu is very.
Lemon tree, very pretty, and the lemons are so sweet. Am I supposed to read this? I don't know. Anyhow, ooh, sunshine. There's some lemons and the lemon tree. Let's pick a lemon. We'll pick this one. There it is. Lemon. Lemon tree. I don't know what that little mark is. Oh, very pretty. Very pretty. See all the buds on it? Probably nobody ever has seen a lemon tree before. But that's it.
Show them Velvet with her thing. Is that what's making the noise?
Is this still on?
Yeah. See, that's what's making the noise, you guys. That squeak noise. That's her favorite thing in the world.
Look up here, Velvet. Oh, good girl.
See, it's the Velvetos.
Want to take a lemon? No? Okay.
Says nothing.
Okay, I'm going to go back now.
But yeah, that was my afternoon. That's what I've been doing.
Look at that old hand. Look at those old hands.
Old hands.
Old hands. Coming to get you.
Anyway, I think I'm gonna hop off here now, but I hope you guys have a nice rest of the afternoon and enjoyed my nonsense and my silliness. Go check out all the channels that I mentioned earlier. Have a great day and remember, you're enough. Bye-bye.